Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Now, I'm sure it's a problem that they probably won't feel, considering that they've made $3 billion already, plus. But I'm thinking to myself, well, if they wanted to get as many people on board as possible, this is an issue that could filter out and cause problems later, but they have popularity armor. They and because they don't bring nothing out that much, they probably don't have to be concerned about it. However, you never know. Sometimes a small problem, that tiny little sore on your foot, ends up growing to a problem where you need your leg amputated. So, let's get into this, shall we? So, GTA 6 is shaping up to be a disaster for retailers. And you all know why. Whether it sells like hotcakes or flops, Rockstar's game could dictate the future of some store chains. Now, another thing that's bothering people too, I was looking at that I saw going on with this game, is that it seems as if, and I have to finish watching this video, I'm glad I thought of it. There was this whole thing on like why nobody that created all the other GTAs is at the company anymore. That's scary. And it was also saying that like all the ones that are there now are the ones that you would think were making all of the games that were pissing gamers off the past few years. So I am hoping to God that that's not true. I have to finish watching the video. I started watching it the other night and I forgot to finish it. I think I went to sleep. Anyway, they say a rising tide lifts all boats, all ships. But the tsunami that is Grand Theft Auto 6 might push retail chains to their breaking point. The problem comes down to how GTA 6 will be sold and how people will play Rockstar Games' upcoming open-world crime adventure. As fans are painfully aware, GTA 6's physical edition is actually just a code in a box. It's my code in a box! Where'd I get that from? For Rockstar, the controversy isn't really hurting its bottom line. Digital sales are, for the $99 Ultimate Edition version of the game, are proving to be more popular than the standard $79.99. Yeah, because they want the full experience. For stores like GameStop, which rely on sales and trade-ins of physical discs, the game's digital nativity isn't a minor detail. Since news of the lack of actual discs broke, GameStop workers are expressing worry that a digital-first GTA 6 puts the retail chain's future in jeopardy. At the very least, codes will be a pain for retail employees. Retailers claim that, in general, they are expected to maintain high numbers for things like pre-orders, memberships, and warranties. Right now, many GTA fans are wondering if pre-ordering the physical edition of the game is even worth it. There's also little incentive to purchase a warranty on what is essentially a digital product. That's right, because GameStop's always selling you, they want to sell you the whole kit and caboodle. Quote, we ended a day that I fully expected to be flooded with 500 pre-orders, with 5 pre-orders. Oh. So they're supposed to get 500 pre-orders that day and only got 5. One GameStop worker wrote on Reddit, our store is at 11 and our store is at 11. Oh, it's at 11 pre-orders. And our store is 200 another road. And our store is 200 another road. Okay. Since the GameStop employees have to explain the unusual situation surrounding the game. Displeased customers can take their anger out on workers. The situation at some stores is bad enough that the stores are directing employees to try and communicate the benefits of buying a box with a code in it. What is the benefit? I'm trying to think. No, I'm like really trying to think. Unless they allow you to somehow sell the code to other people, it's not going to matter. Maybe delete it from your system. Maybe delete the license. And then you can sell it. Maybe that's it. Quote, every customer I had today walked away when I informed them it was a download code and no ultimate edition. One worker claimed. Well, they have it. Why did they type that like that? And no ultimate edition. There is ultimate edition, right? But just they all have. Anyway, GameStop is not the only retailer sweating GTA 6 right now. The sequel to one of the most successful games of all time long has been expected to drive hardware sales, with Rockstar Games releasing in the thick of a component shortage driven by AI-related demand. Console sales aren't a guarantee anymore. I'll tell you this, with this game coming out, some people are going to find the money that they need to get the game. I believe that it will push console sales, but it won't push them as much as it would have if the consoles were priced normally. And you got this lawsuit going on with the DRAM companies now. So who knows? The prices might come down since they're saying that they're scamming. They're allegedly scamming the whole industry. The top three. That's what they're saying. So if they are indeed, it'd be nice for the prices to drop. The most immediately obvious hurdle is pricing. Every major console has become more expensive in 2026. In the case of Xbox, it's meant multiple price increases in a single year. Existing hardware prices are already shocking customers, and all signs suggest that the components crisis will only grow worse. Inevitably, some people will get priced out, which could mean fewer console sales, or potentially no sales at all. According to the game business, at least one senior decision maker at a retail chain has expressed worry that their stores won't have enough hardware to meet GTA 6 driven demand. I have heard that. They may sell out everywhere. Every console that's running it may sell out. Every single one of them. So, even GTA 6 yet even without GTA 6 in the picture, or the increased prices, consoles in some markets are reportedly already selling faster than they can be produced. Yeah, I heard Xbox say that, which I don't even believe. I could believe, I wouldn't even want to believe Sony saying it with these prices, but Xbox said something like that the other day. I'm like, yeah, okay. The issue isn't necessarily the consoles like Xbox are selling like gangbusters. It's the hardware supply is already limited. Gotcha. In the short term, the issue may not be evident. Earlier this year, Sony CEO said that the company has secured the necessary volume of PS5 units for the rest of 2026. After that, who knows? Well, if you've done that, then why'd you raise the prices? That's what I don't like. No matter what happens, though, because people were talking about it, didn't they say they had enough RAM chips for all their PS6s for the year? So if they did, why'd they raise the prices? No matter what happens, though, executives and employees alike are feeling worried. Well. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Post the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. I put up a poll the other day, and my poll asked about the GTA 6, and I said, "Hey, if it never prints a physical disc, are you going to get GTA 6?" And 51% said no, they're not getting it. 49% said yes, they would. So half of the 13,000 votes in this said that no. I find that very interesting. I find that very interesting. I would love to know what percentage of the gamer fan base that 13% that 13K represents. Because this is the type of numbers that they do for political polls and for other types of polls. You know, it's not like always millions of people or anything. Like a lot of people think that. Like, yeah, like the poll for this was a million. No, it wasn't millions of people. It might have been 40,000 or it might have been 20 or 30 or something like that. So, you know, and it's interesting that it's like half, like the fan base, at least that voted on my channel was split. So it makes me wonder what it'd be like on other channels. You know, remember when Comics Explained, he did a poll on something and I did one and our numbers were similar. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me wonder, you know, a big gaming channel needs to do one. Someone that's huge. Someone with like 50 million subscribers needs to do a poll like that and see what people say. That'd be very interesting to see. So, you know, I've been watching different videos. Some people think that GTA 6 is going to be a disaster. They think that it's going to be woked up. They think that the whole physical thing, that's a problem. They think that they're not going to be able to achieve 60 frames per second. Like there's some people out there that really think it's going to be, you know, not what Take-Two or Rockstar Studios really want it to be. And it could kind of spread like a virus. So I don't know. I mean, they already made their money back. So if they're saying it was a 1.5 to $2 billion game, they just made $3 billion. So they're good to go. Yeah, but I wonder if this is something that could seep into other, you know what I mean, areas of the gaming industry or even Rockstar themselves and cause problems. You never know. The game's not even out yet. We don't even have a gameplay trailer. And people are extremely excited for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm anticipating it, but I'm not like some people are just like they're chomping at the bit. They are ready. I'm fine. I'm going to be okay. Like if they delayed it again, I'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? I really liked GTA 5, but I like things done right too. So if as long as it's done right and it's great, good. 10 million subscribers. Woo!